Hey guys, today I'm gonna be doing a little bit of overview on Aircrack tool uh, and what it basically does and how does it work in a wireless environment. So basically, I'm gonna start from what operating system I'm using, what's the version of what's the version of Ubuntu I'm using. So this is basically a system monitor that shows me the version I'm using. It's release 11.04, and it's not the latest. The latest one that came out is 11.10 that recently came out like I think 3-4 days ago. But anyways, to install first thing first, to install Aircrack in the Ubuntu is like the command is sudo apt-get install Aircrack -ng, and then hit enter, and then it will ask you for your password, and then once you put the password, it will install it for you, and that's it. I cancel that out because I already have it in there. And there's other tool that I would recommend to install, which is Mac Changer. What it does is it changes your Mac address for a limited time of period. So you know, which is a great useful tool before you start doing this kind of experimental stuff on your network, or on your private network. Please do not try it on a public network. This is illegal stuff. Never try it on a public network. Never. And I'm gonna exit that out. Um, and basically, I'm gonna go over next is that I have made a script file. What that does is basically it runs a little bit of small commands on the. And yeah, I was going to talk about the Aircrack. Aircrack is includes some other tools in there, like Airmon, and then Airdump, and then Airplay, and all those kind of other tools in there. So that basically includes all those tools into the Aircrack. So you don't have to install the other ones, and one by one, all that stuff. So basically, I'm gonna run this script, and then let's see what happens. And I'm gonna go over to the results of that. And before we run the scripts, main rule: you have to give the read, write, and run permissions to the script. So in order to do that, make sure you go into the path of where you store the script. So I'm gonna do cd dex. It's case sensitive. So cd and if I do ls, you can see the new file, which is white, means it doesn't have the run permission or read write. I mean, it just has the read permissions. It doesn't have the write permissions or the run permissions. And my s is the script file, and I'm gonna run that script file. To run that script file, just hit s and then ask for password, and there you go. It started run. And you can see on the top right there, it's changing channels 6, 5, 3, 9, 10. It's scanning all through channels, and it scanned all the available wireless networks in nearby area. So I'm gonna cancel that out for now, and I'm gonna go over the results of this thing. And you can see that all of that, they are open, and there is no web or WPA key right now associated to this network. And that BSSID is your MAC address. These are the MAC address of the device, and these are the power levels. These is the beacons, and you can see that CH stands for channel. So you can see that 111.6.1.6.1.6. So as professor told us in the class that it cannot be the same channel. So you have to have a 5 or 6 spaces between channels. And this is ESSID, is your SSID that they have set it up. And basically, I'm gonna go over on the top so you can see the other ones. So you can see that it ran everything up. And yeah, so what that first command did was what that did was it turned off my wireless card, and you can see that it says monitor mode disable. And next it did was it faked my MAC address. So current MAC address was actually I changed it. So this was the current MAC address should be yours should be the original MAC address that you had it, and fake MAC address is the one right I put it in, and it says it's the same Mac, so it means it didn't change it. So but yours is going to be says it's going to change it. So it's a very useful function before you do all this kind of a tutorial, all this kind of practice on your network. And you can see this one, this command is Airmon. It brings the it turns my it put my network card into the monitor mode, so you can see it monitor mode enable on MON1. So you can see that it enabled that, and then after it scanned the arrow dump, and then it started to capture all this packets and all this data, and you can see that it popped up this wireless network. So if you see the WAP and WPA keys, you can break those keys using encryptions and all that stuff into the Aircrack, because Aircrack supports those all kind of other tools in there, and you can use all of that uh, to crack the keys, and which is illegal. I'm not gonna do it right now because I don't have the compatible wireless card with me. So anyways, this video concludes that about the Aircrack, a little bit of overview of Aircrack, and I hope you enjoyed it, and please ask me any questions if you have, and thank you.